Hello, hello, boys and girls. This is AnderZEL, of course, and I am proud to welcome you guys to the very first brevlåda, or the mailbox in English, where I'm gonna talk to you guys about real life things and also gaming related things. A great example of what this is gonna be, what I'm planning to have it be, is exactly like Total Biscuits, the mailbox. But also with all day life things, not just gaming. So to say, I kind of want to put my own spin on things and kind of tell you guys. You can ask me questions how stuff is. You can explain how stuff is in your country, and then ask like, well, how is it in Sweden? What do you think about these things, and so on and so on. Basically, all questions and mails are welcome, all kind of things. But I would prefer they're well written, so I can easily read them, because since I have a very hard time reading stuff, it helps if they are well written and easy to read, so to say. And also make sure it preferably should be gaming, but I'm also gonna pick a few maybe every time that are not gaming related, or at least one that's not gaming related. The footage is in the background is from Tribes Ascend, the open beta the other day when I played some Soldier. I sadly didn't have anything else to show, so nothing new, so to say. I'm kind of broke right now, so I can't buy any more games. So I'm gonna be satisfied with the games I have for the moment, and so are you guys. But I think it's a good gameplay, so you might enjoy that too while I rant a little bit. So remember, the email address is in the description below the video if you want to send in your. And remember to have a good look at the mail that I'm gonna show and talk about in this episode, because I asked you guys on Facebook, but about 99% of everybody who sent a mail understood me wrong and basically just said, "Hey Anders, I like your stuff. Talk about food or talk about games," or basically they just said a topic. They never really made an email about it, a certain thing, so to say. I don't know. I have a hard time explaining exactly what I mean, but you guys are gonna see when you see the email. And also, if this gets popular, if it gets a lot of likes and comments and stuff like that, I will do more of them. If it gets really many comments and likes and views, I might do one a week or even more than that. So keep that in mind. I always love to know what you guys think about new videos and how I can improve them. If you like this one, but you think some part wasn't good, or I should change something, how I do it, how I present the emails and stuff like that, please tell me. So yeah, let's go. We got the first email right here from Lewis McConley. It's also gonna be the only email. He or she writes, I actually don't know, because Lewis can be a boy and a girl name, I know. I think at least, because I know Lewis and Clark, the TV show. Yeah, never mind. Hey Anders, I'm wondering what your opinion is on TV ratings, as I find it weird as they can show violence happily at all times on TV, but sex scenes can rarely be shown, and if they are, they always make a big fuss about it, even though the whole sex scene is part of life, and there's nothing wrong with it, but violence isn't part of our lives today. I'm not sure what it is like in Sweden, but that's how it is. But that's what it is like in Australia. Thank you for reading if you do. Thank you very much for sending the very first email. And keep this in mind, guys, this is how the emails should look. They should be at least as long as this one or longer, with like real questions, so to say, or else you won't have a chance of getting on the show, so to say. But yeah, what can I say? I mean, in Sweden, I can first explain how it is in Sweden. In Sweden, you can show full frontal nudity. You can show assholes, penises, you can show vaginas, you can show breasts, anytime in any show during the day and during the night too. It doesn't matter which time it is, doesn't matter which channel it is, it's legal like hell. Some people might not like it, but it's legal, and a lot of that can be actually watched on the public channels, the free channels actually paid by the government. So sex and stuff like that is very open and good in Sweden. When it comes to violence, we're like most other countries. Violence, there's like PG ratings and stuff like that on movies. And if they're very sexual, it's usually a 15-year-old limit on movies. If it is a porno, I think it's 18, but if it's just like regular sex, it's not porn, it's usually just 15, because the legal age where you can have sex with anyone you want and anyone can have sex with you is 15 in Sweden. It's not 18 like I know it's in America and a lot of other countries, so we're very, very open about sex and stuff like that. We don't like frown upon our noses if someone says they're gay or if they like it up the butt, or basically, of course we kind of judge a bit, but we allow it. Fuck, you can do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt anyone else, or if it's with an animal or with a child, of course, because that's is of course illegal. But yeah, how it works in Sweden, as I said, we basically, if you want to show sexual scenes, you have to wait until it's after, I think, 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening. Because basically some of the channels that show children programs show the sexy programs later at night, or some sexy programs. A great example is a program called Fråga Olle, a sexual advisor or a doctor, and also on relationships. He's about 50 years old, and a younger girl who's about 25 to 35, I think. Really good looking too, and really funny. Make a lot of like fun things to watch. Basically, they visit porn scenes, they visit all corners of the world, talk to all kinds of people, Swedish people, talk to foreigners, all that stuff about sex, and it's very educational and good. Because my opinion on sex and stuff like that is that as long as you are not hurting yourself or anybody else, or it's with an animal or with a child, fuck, do it. I mean, if you like to strangle yourself a little bit when you have sex, I mean, that's fine by me, as long as you don't kill yourself or kill someone else or hurt someone else. If you like to take it up the butt, I mean, that, even though I would like to do that, I mean, that's totally fine by you, and you do it as much as you want. Because I don't really have any right to say that that's wrong and that's right about stuff like that. I can say that I don't like it, or that it's something I wouldn't like to do, but I wouldn't say that someone is doing something wrong because they're doing it, so to say. And I think that's a great view to have on sex in general. And what saddens me really is, like, a great example is America. Always when, like, I'm not saying exactly everybody does this in America, when like parents talk to their teens about sex, the talk is basically, don't have sex until you get married. That's just stupid. Everyone likes to have sex. I mean, damn it, fuck you. You was made by people having sex, your parents having sex, so they like having sex too. So I don't understand why those people who are your parents would think you wouldn't understand that sex is nice and you want to have it, and you would listen to them and not have sex. It's better that people say, hey, make sure you don't have sex with anyone you don't want to have sex with, and when you do have sex with someone you want to have sex with, make sure you have protection. If it's not a long-standing sexual partner, that is, since if you both get tested and stuff like that, you don't have to wear a condom. Of course, you can have fun in the rain without your rain clothes on, so to say. I don't know a better word for that, but yeah, I think just fuck. I mean, sex is a beautiful thing. It's part of nature. I mean, we wouldn't even exist as a species anymore if people just stopped having sex. I mean, we would be screwed. We would die out in like 90 years or something like that if we didn't come up with some scheme that made us like immortals or some stuff like that. When it comes to violence, I mean, violence and sex are both, maybe violence isn't good, but it's important to see stuff like that, and violence in movies that are fake, I mean, that no one gets hurt, it's just for fun, it's for entertainment. So I mean, that's fine by me, and I think sex should really be an open subject that people can say what they want and think what they want about, because it's so important. So I agree with you. I mean, it really is too little sex in TV, to be honest, and talk about sex too in many countries. In Sweden, it's pretty good on TV at least, but in school, very little sexual education. I mean, my teacher that gave me my sexual education, she sucked. I mean, she told me stuff when I was 15 that in my entire class got to learn when they was like 12 by their schoolmates or parents. So the sexual education is usually a joke, but sexual education on TV, like good programs, like just like Fråga Olle or Ask Olle is great. That's my opinion about this. So, as usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.